Daily habits of people who will never be rich. Welcome back to What's the Fact, friends. When it comes to wealth, psychology plays a bigger part than you might think. Certain daily habits may be keeping you from financial success without you even realizing it. In fact, these habits can be so deeply ingrained that you are not aware of their impact on your wealth journey. In this video, we'll dive into these wealth-destroying practices. You'll see how they might be playing out in your life and what you can do to break free from them. Living in the moment. According to psychology, one of the most common habits that could keep you from being rich is living solely in the moment. Now, don't get me wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with enjoying the present. It's essential to our happiness. But when it comes to money, having a here and now mentality can be detrimental. You see, building wealth isn't about the instant gratification of buying that new pair of shoes or upgrading to the latest phone model. It's about long-term planning and making sacrifices today for a better tomorrow. Psychologically, people who aren't rich tend to focus on immediate pleasures rather than future rewards. They struggle with delayed gratification, which is crucial for financial success. If you find yourself impulsively spending without thinking about the future, you might be falling into this trap. But don't worry, awareness is the first step towards change. Not setting financial goals. Personal experience has taught me a lot about the importance of setting financial goals. There was a time when I used to earn a decent salary, yet always found myself broke at the end of the month. I couldn't understand why. After all, I was making good money. Then it hit me, I had no financial goals. I was aimlessly spending without a plan, which left me with nothing to show for my hard work. Psychology tells us that people who aren't rich often fall into this trap. They lack clear, defined financial goals. Without these targets, it's easy to lose track of where your money is going and what you are saving for. Neglecting self-education. Did you know that Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, spends 80% of his day reading? That's right. Self-education is a key habit amongst the wealthy. While many of us stop actively learning after our formal education ends, successful people never stop absorbing new information. But here's the kicker. Those who aren't rich often neglect self-education, particularly in matters of finance. They may not understand how investments work or how to plan for retirement. They may even shy away from learning about these topics because they seem too complex or intimidating. However, not taking the time to understand money and how it works can keep you from amassing wealth. It's like trying to navigate a ship without understanding the wind and currents. You'll end up lost at sea. Getting caught in the debt cycle. It's no secret that debt can be a serious roadblock on your journey to wealth. Psychology tells us that people who aren't rich often find themselves stuck in a cycle of debt. They use credit cards for unnecessary purchases, take out loans they can't afford, and end up paying high interest rates that only put them deeper in the hole. The issue here isn't using credit after all. Credit isn't inherently bad. It's about how you use it. Wealthy people understand the value of good debt, think mortgages or business loans that can lead to increased wealth over time. However, they avoid bad debt like the plague, high-interest credit cards and payday loans that offer short-term relief but long-term financial distress. If you are constantly finding yourself stuck in a debt cycle, it might be time to take a hard look at your spending and borrowing habits. Debt is a tool. Use it wisely, and it can help you build wealth. Use it recklessly, and it can keep you from achieving your financial goals. Avoiding money conversations. I'll never forget the time when I was at a dinner party and someone started discussing their recent investments. I felt my cheeks grow hot, and I excused myself to refill my glass. Why? Because I was embarrassed. I didn't understand half the terms they were using, and I didn't want to look ignorant. But in avoiding that conversation, I missed out on potentially valuable information. This is a trap many people who aren't rich fall into. Money can be a taboo topic, something we are taught not to discuss openly. But by avoiding these conversations, we miss out on learning opportunities. Wealthy people, on the other hand, aren't afraid to talk about money. They ask questions, share experiences, and gain insights that can help them make smarter financial decisions. Not valuing time over money. Perhaps the most essential thing to understand is that time is more valuable than money. People who never become rich often prioritize money over time. They work long hours, sacrificing personal time and health for extra income. In contrast, wealthy people understand that time is a non-renewable resource. They invest in things that will save them time, even if it costs more money. They automate and delegate tasks to focus on what's truly important, whether it's growing their business, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing a passion. This shift in perspective can be transformative. When you start valuing your time more than your money, you'll make decisions that not only enhance your wealth but also your overall quality of life. Maintaining a scarcity mindset. A scarcity mindset can be a significant barrier to becoming rich. This mindset is characterized by the belief that there's never enough, whether it's money, time, or resources. This limiting belief can cause people to make fear-based decisions. They might hoard money instead of investing it, or avoid taking calculated risks that could lead to greater wealth. On the flip side, successful people typically have an abundance mindset. They believe that there's plenty for everyone and that they can create opportunities for wealth. By shifting from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance, you open yourself up to possibilities. You become more willing to take calculated risks and make investments that could lead to financial growth. Richness is a mindset. The role of psychology in wealth creation is more profound than we often realize. Consider the words of renowned author and financial educator, Robert Kiyosaki, who once said, "Rich people acquire assets. The poor and middle class acquire liabilities that they think are assets." This speaks volumes about the importance of mindset and perception in wealth creation. It's not just about earning more money. It's about understanding what truly constitutes an asset, how to manage your finances, and how to make your money work for you. Thank you. Think positive, be healthy, be happy, live long, and see you again.